Good morning folks, happy Saturday. It is the start of the bank holiday weekend. Weather's not great, it is windy, so sorry if you can't hear me. I'm just on my way to football. Got a football game at 1:15, so I've probably got just over an hour to get there. That's a 7-mile run, so we're going to be hitting those 9 to 10 minute miles again. That's the aim of the game, as I keep saying. That's the pace I'm going to be going at on race day. So I'm going to keep the intensity low, and then I'm going to just build the mileage. So 7-mile run, mile 1 down, that was about 10 minutes. Another 6.5 miles to go. I'll catch you up on the way there. Mile 2, 9:24. Quick costume change, far too hot. Probably be too cold, but problem is this is my only jumper. So when I get to football, I will want to be putting it back on, so I don't want it to be too wet. It's probably a good idea to take it off, and then at least it's nice and dry to put on when we get. Mile number 3, 10:19, I think. That's fine because I did stop and take my coat off, so probably a pace between 9 and 10. Happy with that. I am feeling a bit warm, but feeling good considering the horrible workout we did last night. Yeah, feeling good. Another 4.5 maybe miles to go. Miles gone, pace still on track. Coming up to a big hill now, either hill or steps. I get to choose, but I haven't made my mind up yet. Decided to take the hill. I don't mind hills. That's because I feel like I've got the technique pretty good. I've been practicing that. There's a lot of advice on hill technique, and there's a lot of things to think about. Oh, sorry. And there's a lot of things to think about, like have your hips in this place, point your feet this way, have your head up, stick your bum out, all that sort of thing. I don't know. But it all boils down to one thing. So the best piece of advice that I can give you when running up hills, I'll talk about in a bit. Mile number 5. 10 minutes 27 on that one. That's fine. A couple of hills. I'm alright with that. A couple more miles to go. Mile number 6 gone. I think that was 9:12. Not too bad. I need to be at football for 1:15. I think I'm actually going to be dead early, which means I've got time to talk to you about those hills once I get there. 7.34 miles, average pace 9:56. There we go, did it again, happy with that. I have arrived a bit earlier than intended, which means the lads from football may have to wait another week before they find out this channel actually exists. So they're not going to see me running into the circle holding my camera, which is good. It also means I have time to sort of warm up, which I know warming up is a funny thing to do after you run, but I don't want to cool down too fast. Reason being is that I'll not be able to run again when I come to play football. Usually football, I don't get a full game, get about 10-15 minutes at the end, and I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm not a very talented football player, but I do enjoy it. That's why I come along. I enjoy training, I enjoy playing when I get the chance. but understandably I don't get a full game, which means this run I've just done, it doesn't matter too much that I've spent a lot of energy doing it. I've got a bit of food, I've got some water, I'm gonna top my energy levels back up. Anyway, as promised, my non-professional advice for running up hills if it hurts a lot, which it does, I know it does. There's a lot of advice on the internet that tells you to shift your hips, I don't know which way, this way, that way, whatever. Do something with your legs, something with your chin, and have your shoulders back and all that. And what it all boils down to for me is, imagine you are a cartoon running on a rolling pin. Next time you run up a hill, try that. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of keep your toes up a little bit, and you're going to run sort of on your heels, shift your hips back. It's all these things that people are telling you to do, and you'll feel like Tom and Jerry, or Tom or Jerry, whoever it is, on a rolling pin. And what that does is it takes the weight from when you're just running normally up a hill. What you're doing actually is you're doing a bit of a lunge up the hill, and when you're pushing off, you're actually using your quads to push off as if you're coming out the bottom of a lunge. So instead of doing that, you want to try and carry on that normal stride, so you need to turn with the angle of the hill so that you're still running straight, theoretically. So kind of shift back and just run up it like you're on a rolling pin. Like I say, it sounds silly, also not a professional, so take everything I say with a pinch of salt, but give it a try, let me know if it's any easier for you. Anyway, football, like I say, I might not be playing the full game, so I might be able to get some clips if anyone's interested. I won't put too many in. And then later on tonight, we've got guests coming from London. We've got Matt and Leah. They're here because they're picking their new puppy up tomorrow morning, so we're going to have a few drinks with them, and we'll catch up with you in a bit. Hello. Right, there we go, that's the game done. Just had a pint with the lads, and now Polly's here to pick me up. We got beat 2-1. It shouldn't have happened because there was a bad penalty and all that, but anyway, this isn't a football channel, so you don't care about that. What you care about is the running. Did 7.5 miles to get there, and then I ran the line, which means I was the guy with the flag doing the offsides and stuff, and that was another mile, so that's 8.5 miles for the day, which means I actually need to find another 1.5 miles because today's target was meant to be 10. So I don't know where I'm going to find that because Matt and Leah are on the way. They're going to be here shortly in like an hour and a half. So yeah, that's right, an hour and a half probably. So probably not going to be able to go for a run, so we have to put those miles on to tomorrow, which means tomorrow 21.5 miles. See you then.